I'm gonna do a little song. Well, you know, some things, there's been a lot of changes, and the whoop ass is gone clean. No more drinking and drugging, I'm on the sober team. You know I've never been greedy and I helped my fellow man. So when Daniel and Bean came to me and said,
Can we have your drugs?
I replied, why yes, you can.
Yeah! We can have his drugs!
Yay!
Oh, yes, you can, boys. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bubba, can we have your weed?
Why, be my guest. I love you, Bean. I am the drug fairy.
The drug fairy, yeah! How about all those Darvocets?
4 before breakfast and then you're set. I am the drug fairy.
Oh, drug fairy, we love our drug fairy.
Drug fairy, I am the drug fairy.
You need a drug and you need it fast.
You can call on me, I'm Bubba Whoop-Ass.
Yeah, he's back, yeah. Bubba Whoop-Ass.
Hell yes. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go.
Can we have all your Zanny bars?
Take 2 in a beer and you're seeing stars. I am the drug fairy.
Yeah, drug fairy. Bubba, can we have all your X?
No problem, boys, and then let's have sex. I am the drug fairy.
Yeah! Oh, drug fairy, we love our drug fairy.
Drug fairy, I am the drug fairy.
Need a drug and you need it fast.
Well, just call me, I'm Bubba Whoop-Ass.
Break it down, Bubba!
Take a solo, drug fairy.
Okay, here it goes.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Look at Drug Fairy's fingers! They're smoking!
Just think those same fingers take drugs. Or used to. Yeah.
You remember, boys. Used to.
One more time around!
Yeah! Oh, drug fairy, we love our drug fairy.
Drug fairy, I am the drug fairy.
When you need a drug and you need it fast,
you can call on me, I'm Bubba Whoop-Ass.
Yeah!
Call me anytime. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Bubba, we need some blow, of course.
Well, hop on, boys, to the big white horse. I am the drug fairy.
Yeah! What if we asked you to take a hit?
Well, I'll whoop your damn ass, 'cause I told you I quit. And if you ask me again, I'll do it.
Yeah!
'Cause I am the drug fairy.
Award-winning Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue, Orlando's favorite since 1986. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue has been recognized by USA Today, the New York Times, and the Food Network. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. Get some of this stuff in your face.
Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue is delicious.
I'd like to see her play guitar naked. You know, when that boob flops up over the top of the guitar and leans down and hits the G string?
It'd be like a little slider. She could just move it like a slider on the neck of the guitar.
Excessive, large, or small.
It's funky.
He's dancing. He's not even touching the piano.
My man boobs smell like chicken soup. Come sit with me in a swimming suit. Sit by me in a hot merchant me. My name is Bubba, but my friends call me Mr. Nipple. Oh, Lord.
What?
Mr. Nipple. Yeah. Getting aroused in a hot tub pool. My nipples get hard and my finger gets skewed. My judgment is off just a tad. Elephant, I might charge that ass.
What?
I laugh at these little bitty nipples of mine, how they play in the bubbles at the water line. Big men don't have little nipples like me, ought to be like Russ, have 36 D's, like silver dollars. Bless my soul, draw the ladies to the water hole. Little nips, big nips, it's all cool. Come sit by me in a hot tub pool. I'm Mr. Nipple.
This is the weirdest song I've ever heard.
I'm Mr. Nipple. Oh, yeah. Getting around in a hot tub pool. My nipple get hard, my thinking is skewed. My judgment is off just a had. Like a bull elephant, I might charge that ass. Let's go jump in a coolie pool where the water is so icy cool. Then we get in the sauna bath. Nipple sticking out 1.5 inches. Nipples to the left, nipples to the right. Sticking out too far, cause my shirt too tight. I missed the nipple, Lord, Lord. Sweetness, will you wash my sweaty bras? Mr. Nipple, oh yeah. I missed the nipple, Mr. Nipple, yeah. I missed the nipple. I gotta see that bitch with twitching eye. Sells my coke on the east side. Big fat bitch with a big fat butt. Cut my coke with the drywall dust. Gonna get hops up on Hydra Cut, cause that'll sure make my nipple stick up. With a copper tone tan and a coconut blunt, I'll show you my nips. Let me see your ooh no.
It's probably lost it.
I missed a little nipple. Oh yeah. I'm getting aroused in a hot tub pool. My thinking is hard and my thinking is skewed. My judgment at all just a tad. Like a bull elephant, I might charge that ass. I missed the nipple. Ooh.
Did he just do a song about
Come on, baby.
cocaine and nipples?
Come on,
Okay.
my nipples.
Welcome to Grits and Gravy, or whatever the hell this is.
What time it is? Oh, now. 3 B's of you and a I.
I just like titties. I don't care if they're men titties, women titties. I like titties. I'm a titty kind of guy.
The
She
snake.
told me that the last time she came over drunk, the girl shit in her sink.
Mommy, I had a dream. Mommy, I had a dream. I need Fats Gorilla in the ball.
How big around? Probably as big as my thigh, which is kind of on the bigger side right now.
Oh, my God.
And he comes back every now and then. Look like the Ayatollah. Come back.
Welcome to Grits and Grapes.
Oh, damn. I was taking me a nap. How y'all doing? Hey, Bubba.
Hey, Bubba, what's going on?
Welcome, everybody out there in Radio Land. I'm trying to look up Savannah's contact number right now. We're trying to get her to call in, but she's always working. She's got a waitress job, and I think she's wrestling snakes. We're not sure.
Look up her
Out there
what?
in California. And I'm trying to look up her number, not her dress. I was thinking, if you dated Savannah, man, you would have to have a van.
Why is that?
Because you're not going to get none in anything. You can't lay her in a car. You got to have a van.
She's got to have those long legs, man.
She's got a long leg. She's
not a minivan then.
Not a minivan. You have to have a big
box truck.
Box van. Yeah.
Got to have a box truck from U-Haul.
I mean, if you're planning to get some, but she'll probably claw your eyes out before you even get near it.
Well, yeah. That or sick one of her anacondas on you.
She will. She's got anacondas that one of them locked her out of her bathroom for a week. She couldn't get in it because it was giving off she knows a lot about snakes. And she's like a long
and reptiles,
yellow anaconda. Like she is a tall,
drink of water,
tall blonde, and she's got a snake that almost images her exactly. And
twin snake.
Yeah, and she is just she can be. She's sweet as she can be. She's not mean at all, but she can be. She's come off our stage when we were playing back in the Monster days, and she'd start whipping somebody's ass. Wasn't
she in the military or something?
She's in the military, yeah. Well, anyway, welcome everybody to Grits and Gravy. My name's Bubba Whoop-Ass Wilson. I'm here with Vic Clevenger. This is our show, Grits and Gravy. He's Grits. He's Gravy. I'm Grits. What's more?
I don't know. JB's the and. That's all I know.
JB's our engineer.
He's
and
one that holds it all together.
Wacky engineer, pulls it all together. Also works for Shannon Burke up there.
Oh, yeah.
And JB is a big proponent in this area of the arts. And we have today a guest, a guy I met out at Pat O'Brien's, who is the most talented, he's a funny guy, and he's a great piano player.
Who, me?
The best piano player. And I used to call him the Count because he's like one of these classical guys, you know. Didn't you train? Anyway, his name's rob-vanivier, and we call him Rob the Piano Guy. Didn't you train for a while with some?
Yeah, with Rocky back in Philly.
Did you ever train for classical, like playing?
I took a few lessons back in the day, but that's a long time ago. Yeah, way long time ago.
Did you when you grew up? Because I noticed your technique is correct. Like mine, I play like a 3-fingered barber.
Don't knock yourself. I like the way you play.
I know. I appreciate that.
Great.
I played naturally. I mean, I learned everything naturally. And all these black guys when I was growing up in Baton Rouge showed me these like street licks, like. It's nothing you would ever learn from a piano teacher, you know?
Well, that was like the first thing I noticed about you was we'd sit down and we'd play across from each other.
Yeah.
Like, you didn't know crap for songs, did you?
No, I didn't know crap.
But you could play the hell out of the thing. I was listening. I thought, you take a good solo and now you know every song there is, so that's all.
Well, I don't know. I mean, every time I build my repertoire, I realize it's like a sea of songs.
So he's even improved his vocabulary hanging out with you.
Vocabulary.
How long you been doing dueling pianos? Because I've really learned to appreciate dueling pianos as an art form. Anybody that does dueling pianos has been doing it a long time, and it takes thousands of songs to be able to take requests. Yeah. And you got to learn this little skill. It's called play a song you've never played before and do it all the time. And he can go on. I don't know how he does it. He brings the words up. If he hears a song, he kind of knows the tune. You know, he's got that kind of musicality. And then he goes online and gets the words and then just pounds through it.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you do that.
Can I say Google?
Google. Do you Google chords or just words?
Well, it depends. If sometimes you get those requests that you've never heard before.
Yeah.
And that's always the most fun because you have no idea if you're even close. But most of the times you get you heard something on the radio a few times and you don't remember all the words to every song ever.
But that's this is great because I get to ask him how I mean, it really is hard to do.
Yeah, you're interviewing him.
And you got to stay calm because if you get upset or
nervous.
If you get nervous, you can't read. If an A chord is sitting in front of you, you can't see. So you got to stay calm. And you've got to
helps a lot.
Drinking would probably help me a lot. But they don't let you drink up there, man. I mean, they don't ask questions. You're fired. Boom.
That's right.
Gone. Yeah.
What they don't know won't kill them, though.
But anyway, do you have an iPad in front of you?
No, I just got an iPhone now.
iPhone.
Graduate, yeah.
And you can see that thing? You can see chords?
Well, I try. The old eyes are starting to kick in, so
they are.
Yeah,
so you have to squint.
I have to turn the brightness up a lot.
What about scrolling? Do you have to?
You got to scroll. You got to play and scroll.
Scroll. See, so imagine you're playing a song you've never played before. You have no idea where it goes or where the chords are going. And you got to read it off a thing while you're reading the words, and then every once in a while go up there and scroll.
That's because it's so much.
I mean, they're lightning fast.
It should make you an app or something.
It's so much harder than memorizing,
Yeah, it is. It really is because you sit down with an hour. Of course, I've learned every time I fucking learn a song, I go in there and I crash and burn on it the first night. You've got to crash.
No, that's always the way it is. Yeah, you got to throw the first one away.
Just throw the first one
away.
Go
out there.
It's like a practice.
Yeah.
And I noticed, like when I first started there, I was like, well, I can't do that.
But that's when you're memorizing a song. You're actually learning it.
Yeah, you learn by fire, right?
Yeah, you get up there and you go, all right, now's the time. I got to try this song. I've never done it before.
And then you crash and burn on it, and for some reason you know it next time because it hurts.
You know everything that hurt.
But the piano players don't judge you for crashing and burning. I mean, just like in your line of work, just trying to tell a 3-minute story that freaking sucks and has no punchlines in it at all. All your comic friends are going,
Yeah, but they don't say anything to you because they're like, because I'm going to be there like that next week.
They know where. See, and I had to learn that lesson because I was afraid to crash and burn at first. But
you've learned hundreds of songs.
I
since
have.
I met you there.
I have.
I mean, literally.
And I've learned them. Literally often. I learned them playing with you guys, you guys that know a lot of songs. As soon as one comes around that's in my wheelhouse, I'm like going to my. Putting down, okay, that's in G. He's doing it. This, I got to learn this, and then I sit there and learn the changes from you because I can make mistakes and nobody hears.
Well, you asked me how long I've been doing it. I came into Orlando in '96 after Hurricane Lewis blew me out of St. Martin.
Right.
Yeah. So, and I walked onto the Church Street, found my way into Howell over there, and I sent a note. I never seen it before. I never seen the show. And I just was I'd been drinking all night, and I sent a note up to the piano players. I didn't know who they were. And
wow,
they told me to hang around. They started buying me drinks then.
Right.
They waited till after the show was done. They made me go up there, and I don't know how many drinks I'd had by then, but way too many.
They made you play.
They said, now you can play. Now you can audition for us. They said,
really?
Okay. So they sat me down, all four of them around me. I think it was Tommy Smith, John Perkey, John Vastola, and a couple, I forget who else, but
not the guys that started, Sam Leatherwood or
no, he wasn't there at that point.
Okay,
they'd moved on, but their immediate proteges did, which that was a great team back then.
Right, they learned from Leatherwood and what's his other name?
Dave Matthews.
Yeah. Matthews.
Dave Matthews. The other Dave. Dave Matthews, the piano player.
What a motherfucker he was. He was a triple
Still
threat.
is,
He can sing, he can play his ass off.
And his brother.
And he's funny as hell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's got a way about just getting the room to love him
just
in
love
3
him.
words or less.
Right.
He gets up there and he'll do something, and all of a sudden he's got a meeting out of the palm of their hand.
And this whole, really, if you ask me, this whole dueling pianist thing that Out the Moon started, I know.
Well, technically, Pat O'Brien started it.
Yeah, Pat O'Brien started, but this they kind of upgraded it in the '90s, and it became a phenomenon here in Orlando, and it was all over the world at the same time. Dave Matthews, I think, is a guy that they all looked up to learn it from because he could sing "Hole in the Bottom of the Pool" and have the entire room in his hand.
Oh yeah,
it's a stupid song about a hole in the bottom of the pool on a
frog in the hole,
on a frog,
flea in the frog in the hole. What's on the frog?
Yeah, what's on the frog? And
participatory singing.
You get up to about 12, and then you're.
I think we need more participatory singing. I think that's what the nation needs. Everybody get together and just sing together.
I'm telling you,
Congress would do
I learned that's the key to dueling pianists. If the audience, if you will allow them, it takes a while to warm them up, but once they get warmed up and have a few drinks in them, as soon as they sing, now when they sing, you can't sing a note or touch the piano. You have to let them do it. Now when they hear themselves singing in that hole collectively, some kind of old switch goes off in their head and goes, I'm having a good time.
And Pat O'Brien's is great because they can
Yeah.
hear themselves in there. The ceiling's so low.
Yeah.
As soon as three people sing, it sounds like
It sounds like a bunch, and they suddenly, it's like an old thing. Drinking and singing is very old with humans.
Well, you listen to wolves howling because they can. It's the same thing.
Right, it's the same thing. And they suddenly, the room will just take off, and they'll be singing soon.
We call that critical mass.
You don't have, critical mass, you don't have to play a note, except just every now and then, and they'll sing the whole song.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's great.
Oh, it has been done.
That's
I think-
instinctual.
And not to plug Pat O'Brien's, but it is the best room for sing along that I've ever been in. You know,
I
bar
agree.
none. It's when the audience is going. Nothing. I mean, I've heard 5-part harmony. They've been singing Queen. You get professional singers in there. I swear, I really want to get a recording made of all you professional singers out there. Come to Pat O'Brien's. We're going to do a CD.
Oh, wow, it'd be nice.
I'll hear harmonies out there all the time.
Oh, it's amazing. Yeah.
And here's the other thing that's
some of them are
really
awful.
hard to get, and Rob is really great at this. It's not about you. Now, he can play his ass off. Okay,
No ass.
he can impress. He could hold that room in the palm of his hand for a 3-hour concert, just him playing. But he doesn't do that because it's not about him.
Have to
It's
practice
about
too much.
them. So he makes it about them, and he just kind of he's like the cruise director, you know, just kind of showing them which way to go. That's they call him the cruise director out there. It's like,
Thank you,
we're
John
gonna do
Peters.
this.
I think we're starting that one.
I mean, he instructs you how to, but it's not corny. You know, there's some guys that do it corny. You do it like a musician.
You know what it is? I get tired of singing, so I want to make them do it. You know,
You sing a lot in church. I remember singing in church. That's something that always happened.
Back when I was 11. Yep. Mm-hmm.
And then you run into these songs that you can't change the key of because they're so chordy. So you can't sing it all. So you just make them sing, and it takes the pressure off of you, doesn't it? It does. It's like, what am I doing up here
Here's the
trying to
thing.
kill myself?
You know, it's you can boil it down to when you got a crowd of people in front of you and they're expecting something. First thing you do is get them to clap their hands. You know, and that
Right.
Then you know they're listening.
Right.
At that point, then if they know anything of the song, you try to get the simplest part of it.
Simplest
out.
part.
You know, because
like Brown Eyed Girl.
Well, you know, it's funny. They sing a lot of stuff on Brown Eyed Girl you wouldn't expect.
Yeah.
The sha-la-las, of course, being the first thing you go
Right,
for.
right.
But, you know, the brown eyed, and then, I make them change the color to their favorite color.
Oh, you do. Transistor radio, they know that line.
They know that every time. Every time.
I swear, it is an art form to do this.
You find out as you go. I mean, you're listening. What it is it's a two-way communication between me playing and singing, and as I hear the audience get louder, I get softer. You know?
I noticed that. And he doesn't use his full voice the whole time. He uses just kind of a guide voice.
That would be professional suicide.
Like almost to get him, hook him in.
The first time I really heard you sing, I was like, oh, my God. He can really wail. But the thing is, he uses this cruise director voice. It's easier on him, and so he can do 6-hour shifts, you know?
Yeah. Well, then you get everybody who's singing along with you, too. It gives you a little rest. You don't sing as loud to get them.
Well, that's true. I mean, that's you're singing a percentage less.
Yeah,
but
you are.
The thing is, when you're doing singing commands, as they call them, and you're trying to excite people to sing, and they're not doing it themselves, you tend to raise your voice. You know, sing it like
You're
that.
right.
Like, hey.
Now you're defeating the purpose, right?
Did I pin your meter there? Sorry.
Well, I noticed.
You just were
I do it
soft.
every
You
week.
just gave us an example there, soft and.
I noticed this. You can't expect to give them a couple of commands and have them singing. It takes a little
You
while.
got to finesse them. Yeah, they got to want to do it.
They got to want, and if
Foreplay?
one thing I've learned is if you tell them sing, what's the name of
Well, everybody's embarrassed.
They're embarrassed at first. So if you let one hole in the song with nobody singing, will you stop and they don't sing? Okay, you think that you should be the one embarrassed, but they're actually embarrassed. And the next time you come around, they'll be loud as hell.
Nobody wants to be the first guy to sing in public.
That's true.
You know, you don't want to be the only one out in the audience singing. So as soon as you hear somebody else, then you'll do it.
Then it's on, right? Then it's on, and then they suddenly get louder. But sometimes it's like pulling teeth, man. But as soon as they get it, they're on the rest of the night.
Well, that's why I get them clapping. That's the thing. If you can get them clapping
first.
That makes a little noise. They hear that there's a lot of people into it.
And people they get the idea that other people are going to participate and they won't be sticking out, right?
And plus, you have a certain small set of songs that seem to be guaranteed to get somebody to say something. There's,
right.
There's your song list of sing-along openers that you can always use.
Yeah.
What's your most requested song?
Happy Birthday.
Besides that one.
Okay. It's now. It used to be Piano Man. That's gone down to like number 3 now.
Oh wow.
Right.
It's Sweet Caroline.
Yeah.
It's kind of tied with Don't Stop Believing.
Yep.
And both of them have nudged up. Piano Man is
yeah. It's
I rarely get requests for it anymore, except at the very beginning when somebody goes Piano Man, like the first thing. Hey, what do you want to hear?
Piano Man. Piano Man. Yeah. It's like the classic.
I can't think of anything, so say Piano Man.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then the other thing, he can like play really difficult stuff, highly technical stuff,
like
but
concerto.
he just plays what's required during Pat O'Brien's, which is amazing to watch too. But from a music standpoint, I know what he can do.
Yeah.
And then he just sits there and he plays very simple, like chopstick style, like dun 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 da da, like heart and soul style, because that's what's required.
Well, the thing about dueling pianos is you got somebody else playing with you, and if you don't do that,
yeah,
they're gonna get lost right away.
That's right.
You have to start off with something.
So you're saying that one of the most important things is rhythm.
Rhythm and rhythm and blues. I think
rhythm and blues.
Right. That's all I got. But if you're gonna be trained to be a dueling pianist, they back at the old Hal days, they made me work for I think every week for a year to come in and learn songs and study. Just follow what the other guys are doing, and it came down to 2 pianos. And they were real pianos back then. They weren't digital. So, and it would be just a thing where we'd have to work together and get the groove chugging.
Get the groove chugging.
Right. Something just so we could, And then there's 2 pianos going, so that obviously it's left and right doubles the sound, and it's like
when the 2 pianos get in sync, it gets louder.
You hear a chorusing that and people get drunk and start closing their eyes and imagining there's a band there.
I know it.
And when they start singing along, that fills in the whole. Because if you're at a concert singing your ass off, you don't hear anything anyway except your voice.
But at a concert, the band doesn't stop so that the audience can actually hear themselves.
Right, yeah.
When that happens, man, the whole thing.
They
changes.
become the band at that point.
Yeah, they become the band. They're like
that's the best thing about it.
I know it. That's the best thing about it. It's very exciting to see how people react to music when they're actually really involved in it. Instead of just watching. Hey, watch me and my talent. Right. No, it's. I'm going to play for your talent, like you guys are going to sing. And it totally changes it. And if you do it in a non-corny way.
Making them the star of the show.
Well, I feel if you do it right, you are playing the audience as an instrument.
Yeah.
I mean, you can only get them to do certain things, but you have to.
That's great.
You try it over and over again until you figure out.
Do you ever get hecklers?
All the time.
Oh, yeah.
But, lately.
Encourage that.
Right. Well, people. I encourage people to holler out what they want to hear. It's like what's on, and then they'll always holler out, basically a top 100 songs, and then you'll get somebody who wants to stump you, and they'll stump you every time because they know 1,000 songs you've never heard of.
Right. Every time you think you've learned all the songs, you find out there's a C that you don't know.
There's bands that I haven't. I mean, they're coming out every minute.
Yeah, every minute.
Maroon 5.
He told me a really important thing.
No, we don't do oldies, man.
He told me to bring home all my request forms.
Yes,
that's the best way to learn, and that's what I've been doing.
Well,
and the stack just keeps getting bigger and bigger. My wife's complaining of
taking up too much room.
Taking too much room in my.
That's actually how I started it when I was playing back in Philly, my hometown of University of Penn. Oh, cool. I sat down. I got a solo gig there. I guess it was in the probably early '80s or something, and they were asking me for songs. I never done the gig before at all, and they asked me for for Piano Man. And I just, let me go. I have to go learn that now because I don't know it.
And you went and learned it.
I'd learned like a little subset of songs that I could sit down and play, which were totally irrelevant to anything anybody wanted to hear. But then, as I went in, they would go, "Okay, can you play Hotel California?" No. Well, here, I'll bring you the record with the lyrics on it. Okay. Yeah. Then you hammer it out, and people, they love you at that point because it's like you're in their living room and you're at the piano.
It's like remember on the radio when you used to request a song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like that.
Well, the difference being, I mean, as a DJ, you can pull up your files, but pulling out of your brain is a whole different.
Yeah. And you got to use your ears, and sometimes I don't know whether to use my eyes and read it off the thing or just use my ears. I'd probably do better using my ears.
It's funny because I get better crowd response when I don't use any words and I get it wrong.
Yeah. Then you get it wrong.
They love it. I'm making this lyric up, and people have actually shook my hand on the way out, going, "Wow, that was really interesting."
Because you let them in on it, that you let them into something that they wouldn't ordinarily see, right?
Right.
How we put it together. Now, have you learned this? After I've learned all these songs, I've got hundreds now. He's probably got thousands, but I start to see I already knew that there was a certain formula for writing a song, that what you can use, but you start to be able to guess better where it's going to go. It's going to go to 1, 4, 5 or the relative minors, right?
Yeah, lately that's all they got is 1, 6, 4, 5.
1, 6, 4, 5, 2, and then two minor and 6 minor, and then you start to be able to really guess well where it's going to go.
Coal miner.
Coal miner's daughter.
It's like he's helping me tear apart comedy and figure out it works. We do a comedy show together. I'm glad. And
when are you guys working?
We've worked a couple of times together right now. He comes out and does his act, and then I come in and I do the act, and then we're going to try
time for a plug, right?
Yeah. In fact,
November 15th at the VFW in Kissimmee, Florida.
That's right, VFW in Kissimmee. And so, but I'm always hungry to learn. Actually, dueling pianos, I think, has saved music for me. I think I was getting a little bored.
Well, you've got a hell of a lot of originals that are great.
Thank you.
To yours. In fact, we got a chance to sit down and kind of put one together in the studio.
So I hired one of the best piano players probably in Central Florida, maybe the entire state, to come over and play in my studio on one of the songs I wrote. And he goes, "Needs guitar." And damn if he didn't pick up the guitar and start playing it. And we got a good tour. We're going to do some more. We're going to do a lot more because I work well with Rob. I understand you because you're such a musician. Jesus Christ. You're such
stop
a musician.
it now. Stop it.
Well, let's hear you play something.
The personality.
Hold on.
There we go. That's a classic right there. That's one I knew.
He's doing shtick now.
The first time I've touched the keyboard in 2 days.
I can hear it.
Oh, yeah. Plenty. Thanks. We've got Bubba's Yamaha here. It's beautiful. Full 88 keys.
Full 88 keys. What's it called? Touch sensitivity or something?
Touch sensitivity. Listen, I can do this.
I knew some girls that were that way, and they said, "Stop touching me."
Yeah, you got to touch them more like. Oh boy, this is pretty now.
Do you like that sound of that piano?
Yeah, it's beautiful. It's the real thing. Okay, that's the best thing I know. So,
you know what we need to do is we need to bring in and have a regular jam session for one of our episodes.
I would love to.
Anytime.
Bring him in here and Rick and Bubba and then AJ. Yeah, we'll I'll just sit back and just
we'll give you a
chill.
tambourine or something.
Yeah, I'll tap my foot.
Give him a juice harp or something.
Yeah, I can do a juice harp. No, I don't do that.
I chipped my tooth on a juice harp.
That's easy to do, man.
I did. Yeah. Cracked my tooth right in half, right there.
Well, see, we can have a
I did mine on a mag light, but that's another story. On a mag light was in my own head, too. I don't want to talk about that.
Hey, here's a question only a dueling piano player would know. What is the key of the harmonica I get to play Piano Man? Because I think I got the wrong one.
I would go for a C harp. That's the one.
C harp?
Yeah,
that's the one I got.
Yeah, because you're probably doing it backwards. Then you're inhaling when you should exhale. I think.
Oh, okay. That's what my wife says.
I wish she would do some more inhaling.
Just play it.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
wait
just
a
me.
minute.
Whoa! That wasn't even right.
Is the sustain working?
She must not listen.
Yeah, she.
Oh, good.
Neither one of our wives listen to the show.
No.
They got better
That's
things to do with
good.
their time.
Unfortunately, mine does. So.
Oh, yours listens? Oh, we can throw him under the bus.
We
then.
can. Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah, we're having strippers next week.
Yeah, live from the dollhouse.
You see how he looks on the radio.
Yeah, she looks great on the radio. This will be regular Howard Stern of Orlando is what it'll be.
Well, play us a song, Rob.
Well, I don't know. Let's see. What
Play
kind
us a
of
little ragtime. We got the big thing.
We like that
I'll play
ragtime.
Let's see. I did the first section, so let's see.
This is incredibly hard, by the way.
I got to get to the second.
That sounds
great. Too early in the morning for this. I'll have to play it.
Yeah.
That's early for musicians.
It's early for any performer. Makes me want to go to New Orleans or Memphis.
It is a little high up, this piano. I have to move my chair over to play that. Here's the hard part. I don't know.
Wow.
Last part. Gotta do it again.
God. Ah, his glasses fell off. His sunshades fall off.
That was part. I meant to do that.
And that song was in every single Looney Tunes cartoon.
Was it?
That's what they'd play in about every cartoon.
Like when you break that thing apart and learn it, is it like two simple parts coming together? Like, or is it
No,
it's as complicated as it looks?
Two pretty difficult parts putting together, but it was a very slow process.
Very slow.
Yeah, you just have to start really slow.
Now, do you put that on automatic pilot, or are you actually thinking? Is it on automatic by now?
By now, I've been pretty much. I mean,
Pretty much on automatic.
I still have to. That third part still gets me every time.
You got to think about it.
Yeah, especially when the piano's 3 inches higher than it should be.
You want to move the...
No, I'm good. I'm just.
that's all the way.
That's all the way.
I think that's all the way.
I feel like a very short piano player.
Hey,
He's
we
even
should
got the pedal down there.
we should do a little dueling pianos. Maybe
Want to
y'all
do some?
can
Come over here
request.
and do some.
Can request
Can
a
we
song.
take requests?
Yeah.
How do you take requests?
How do we take
All right,
requests? You
if
can
anybody-
chat
yeah.
with us live on Spreaker or give us a call. It's 407-379-9529.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, take a request.
We'll take a few requests.
I can plug...
Stump
My
Rob.
Google phone ready.
Here, but I don't have another stand.
Oh, we'll do that next time.
Oh.
Yeah, next time we will do some. Maybe it
I
would have
brought
been
the
a
little,
good.
little toy keyboard if you want.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. You can play this and I'll go bring it in.
No, you play that one. I'll play the little one.
No. You play this one and I'll just.
All
Well,
right,
let's go to break.
if we take a
and
break.
do a Bubbaloo's commercial.
Yeah.
And then we'll get everything set up. And
That's like
Bubbaloo's is one of our good sponsors. They didn't feed us today, but they're doing good for us, man. Now, Bubbaloo's is a great little barbecue restaurant over on Lee Road.
Winter Park.
In Winter Park,
They
over
got
on
one
Lee
up
Road.
in by UCF too. I think.
Oh yeah. It's great. It's remarkable. I mean, Four Rivers
And
and
one
everything.
down
They
by
don't have
University.
anything on Bubbaloo's. It's everybody.
Well,
talks
they've
about-
been doing this process for like 30 years.
Yeah.
This is old. Like this is how it would have tasted like 100 years ago.
Yeah.
What is that stuff they call? It's some kind of. They call it caviar, but really it's black-eyed peas. What is it?
Black Eyed Peas, maybe.
Yeah, but it's called. They call it country caviar or something. I went there and I had it. It was good.
You know, I went.
It was like Black Eyed Peas with a kind of.
I think I've heard of that.
Yeah,
I've heard of that.
Yeah, I don't know. What,
I never heard of that.
I went to. I don't know if I should say their name or not, but
They got Black Eyed
I was in Ormond Beach area.
Oh, yeah.
And I asked my dentist. I was seeing my dentist, and it's worth to drive that far to the dentist I go to. But like your tooth fall out and you need some cement, they'll give you some. Yeah, next time it falls out, take this with
It's
you.
Quickcrete.
But they told me a name of a place. I went, and it was the greasiest barbecue I had ever had. And like by the time I actually got I got it to go, by the time I got in the car and got back on the interstate and reached over there and grabbed my sandwich, the bread was completely soaked.
Clean.
I hate that. Hate that.
Well, they tell me at Bubbaloo's, because I did a quick interview with Boo when I went out there, and I'm producing some stuff for her. But she said, you know, they leave their pork in the, and then they kind of pull it to order instead of having it all pulled and dried out. So they pull it to order.
Right.
Yeah, so,
it's a good way of doing it.
Yeah. And the brisket, they slice that to order.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway, try Bubbaloo's.
Yep. Let's go to our commercial break, and then we'll be right back.
With Rob-Vanivier.
Yes, we will.
award-winning Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue, Orlando's favorite since 1986. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue has been recognized by USA Today, the New York Times, and the Food Network. Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue. Get some of this stuff in your face.
Bubbaloo's Bodacious Barbecue is delicious.
I smell the sweet orange trees. I know that I've arrived, and I can hit the beach no matter which way I drive. Blue sky and bright sunshine. Smell mama's sweet cornbread. Buy oranges off 95. Get a keychain gate ahead. And thank the Lord every day. I'm living in the FLA. I'm living in the FLA. Yeah, bright faces, party girls, drink beer from around the world, but not too far do I have to drive just to get drunk on a water slide, butt naked tubing on the creek, butt crack for all the world to see. She's topless, it's okay, best boob jobs in the USA, and I thank the Lord every day. I'm living in FLA. I'm living in FLA. Yeah, FLA. I'm living in FLA. Yeah. Years ago I used to say Louisiana was my home, but Florida's been good to me. I'll make her my home. Never will I roam. FLA, yeah, FLA, sweet FLA, yeah. Blue moon up in the sky, please hear this song of mine and keep me safe and warm right here in my Florida home. And hear that whippoorwill song. Stick it in, Russ. I'm living in the FLA. I'm living in the FLA. Yeah, FLA. I'm living in the FLA. Yeah, big FLA. Thank you.
I like that a lot,
dude. Is a father's task, but you can't really do it unless you're a jackass. You can cuss and punch them and whip their little ass, but it's best if you use an itty-bitty dash of fear. Fear. I am the overlord here. Overlord. You can hide in your room and cry to your mom. And I'll chop your door down with a chainsaw.
I'll chop it down. I'm not your friend.
My father was on a mission to beat my ass completely into submission. I take this lesson and I pass it on down. And I rule my house with a giant gold crown and fear. Fear. I am the overlord here.
Overlord here.
You can cry in your room and run to your mom. And I'll flush your hamster down the John. Wow. You paint rainbows on the walls of your room. I'll replace them with the prophet of doom. It's a big giant mural of my ugly face, just to make sure that your morals are in place.
Are your morals in place? Are they? Can't be your friend. Can't be your friend.
Time out doesn't do a thing. It all comes down to the parenting. I'll pound some respect into their piggy little heads and leave them shaking and crying under their beds from fear.
Fear.
Fear. I am the overlord here. And they'll grow up like me and learn to stand tall and be kind of mean, mildly funny, and bald.
Mildly funny.
Get in your room.
We're back. How y'all doing?
Welcome back to Grits and Gravy. We got the dual pianos going here with Rob and Bubba Wilson. And we're going to have a great little time. We got some requests. We got some CCR being requested.
We got a regular old hootenanny.
Real request.
Turn the page.
All right, yeah. Well, let's tear it down, boys.
What do you want to start with? That CCR request?
CCR. CCR.
On the way, I feel hurricane lightning. I feel brand new today. Don't go around tonight and this man take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. I feel that you got your shit together. Nasty weather. I feel and rage and run. Don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise. Well, don't go around tonight. It's bound to take your life. There's a bad moon on the rise.
There we go.
There's always a day.
That was all right.
There's a bathroom on the right.
Remember this one? Early in the morning, evening. That's about supper time. I forgot it. Over by the courthouse, they start to wine. Over by the road, there's a happy horse. When he picks a tune out and he blows it all on. Down on the corner, out in the street, where the poor boys are playing, bringing big bells and cowboy hits. I said you don't need a nickel just to hang around, but if you got That's the. Can you play that? Because it's like,
Yeah.
You play it. I'll show you. The
2,
cowboy.
3, 4.
A little syncopation there. One player cannot do this by himself. That's it. So I can train the audience to do that. You folks at home, do this.
You know what? When you're playing, like when you get to the middle section of you got that love and
The
feeling.
intersection?
You go, and you can't stop playing this.
Yeah, that's right.
So to get the audience to clap, you got to go clap, 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 clap.
Please clap.
And if you stop playing,
She's
one
got
of
the
those,
clap. Clap. Clap.
I'm still thinking CCR. Someone told me long ago. Early morning kid. Well, the sound before the storm. Now I know it's been coming for some time. When it's over, so they say. It'll rain a sunny day. Now I know it can't stop my wonder. This is the big old sing-along part right here. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? One time. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Going down on a sunny day. Do the chorus one more time. I wanna know, have you ever seen the rain? Keep doing it. I wanna know, ever seen the rain? Going down on a sunny day. Begin.
Yeah.
Bottom note there.
Now I gotta learn that one, man.
We got a request me and Bobby McGee.
Oh yeah.
Oh, me and Bobby McGee. Oh, here we go. A little Chris Christopher.
Let's give it an E. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, waiting for the train, feeling about as faded as my jeans. Bobby flagged the diesel down just before it rained, rolling all the way to New Orleans. But I pulled my harpoon out from my dirty red bandana, and I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues. That's the real words. To wipe him slapping time, Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that tried to move. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, baby, lets us free. Feeling good was easy, Lord, when Bobby sang the blues. Feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and Bobby McGee. Now if it was Janis Joplin, she'd say, la da da da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da, Bobby McGee. La da 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 da, or something like that. La da 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 da, la da 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 da. Well, there's someone in the room who sings, la da 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 da. He just mentioned one of the guys at Pat O'Brien's, who's an awesome musician, singer, songwriter,
playwright,
all around.
Really, and he's really involved with the what is it? The
Fringe Festival.
Fringe Festival. Yeah, he does plays and all kinds. Great player. We
Orlando
like
Fringe
to
Festival. Awesome.
call out to Todd Kimbrough, Skip Green,
Skip the loop.
great player out there. James Carter, Mealy, Amelia Mealy. We call her Mealy, Iron Mealy. She's
Joe
this
Lucas,
girl.
Johnny Stone. and
Johnny Stone,
Ty Cheney.
and George
George
Joe
Stephanopoulos.
Lupus.
No.
Joe Lupus,
George Clinton,
and our grind dime,
Judy Freeman.
Who's what is she? 70.
Oh my God, really?
She's been there longest of all of us.
Wow.
And you talk about a
Don
great
Peters
musician.
is out there somewhere.
Who?
Don Peters. He comes in every once in a while.
Don Peters. Yeah.
And Eric Alexander from out the coast.
Eric Alexander, another great player.
Satch Kobe every once in a while.
Yeah, Satch Kobe. They call him Keith Kobe. We call him
He used
Satch.
to play down at Houghton.
From New Orleans, or is he
No, he's from.
Me and him go back a long way. He's got.
Oh, sorry.
He took my
this thing over here.
Did you know that he took my? I started a band called Clutch when I was in my.
Yeah, he used to tell me about that.
Junior year of high school, and we took it a long way, about 12 years, and we traveled all over the United States, and we were going overseas at this point. And I got out, and then a couple of years later, the rest of the guys got out and got families and all. And Satch took my place in Clutch.
Right, he used to mention that band.
And boy, let me tell you, they loved him in that band.
Makes me think of this song.
Go ahead.
Imagine this is a saxophone. You have a saxophone?
My kazoo.
Whip it out. It's by request, right?
Oh, yeah.
On a long, lonesome highway east of Omaha, as you listen to the engines moaning out its lone song, and you think about the woman or the girl you knew the night before. Well, your thoughts will soon be wandering the way they always do when you're riding 16 hours and there's nothing much to do. Well, you don't feel much like riding, you just wish the trip was through. Yeah, here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go playing a star again. Here I go, turn the page. Skip to the last verse for time's sake. Out there in the spotlight, you're a million miles away, as the sweat rolls off your body like the music that you play, and every ounce of energy you try to give away. Later in the evening, as you lie awake in bed, and the echoes of the amplifiers ringing in your head, and you smoke the day's last cigarette, remember what she said. Yeah, here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Yeah, here I go playing a star again. Here I go, turn the page. Yeah, here I am on the road again. Here I am up on the stage. Here I go playing a star again. Here I go. Here I go.
That's what you're talking about right there, man. Yes, there.
That's a great request, by the way. I love that song.
That's a great song, man.
Who's asking for that song? That's good.
I rewrote it for the Monsters, and I called it. What was it about?
Flush the toilet.
Diamond Dallas Page.
Oh yeah.
And I cracked on his wife and everything. Go, big hand for Rob Van.
That's great.
Parodies are an art form in itself. Though, you know.
Yeah.
You should play one of your songs, man. I'd love to play one. I don't even know what genre is at this point. I need to work on that. I've seen it though.
We'll bring you to the 21st century. Hang out with us
sooner or later. It's bound to happen.
around 21-3.
I'm just waiting for them to invent a better way to lick an envelope. Because I had to lick an envelope today.
I'll play a little bit of one. I never played on this show. Most of them have played. This is one I wrote about the Atchafalaya River.
I've never heard this before, right?
You never heard this before. And I don't have my sustain pedal. That's all right.
Here, you want to borrow this one?
It's about.
You sit here.
Yeah, let me switch over there.
And headphones.
I'll play that little thing.
Here we go. This is what we call improvisation.
Improvisation.
Yeah. So if y'all get closer to your television sets, y'all can see what we're doing here. We're switching around to switching pianos, and you would think it'd be easier to switch people, but no, we're going to switch pianos.
Oh wow!
And so just give us a moment, and we're just lightning fast here. We're like the coyote from the Looney Tunes here. That's what we're doing.
All right, this is about the Atchafalaya River, which is a very treacherous body of water in Louisiana, right outside of Baton Rouge, where I'm from. People have ventured to stick their toe in it, have drowned because of the treacherous undercurrents.
Plug in a headphone jack, it'll cut it.
And it's an old Indian river. It's in the key of A, and it's a swirling body of water that, like I said, if anybody stuck their toe in it, they would drown. So hunters are always crossing the Atchafalaya Swamp Basin, and once they come into that river, they get pulled in one of those eddies that haven't found the bottom of it in some places. It's called the Atchafalaya River. So every time I would go to, when I first met my wife, I'd go over this bridge all the time. I'd look down in that water, and you could see the little undertows. And it was so scary, so I just wrote this song about it. And they have all kind of ghost stories.
Was it actually people's toes? You saw the underneath of them?
Undertows?
Nobody's toes.
Oh. I just wondered.
Your toes going to be in there. Let's see. Let's see. Fog is slowly rolling through the basin tonight. The Atchafalaya River goes to sleep. She's deep and she's dark, and they say there is a light that searches through the night endlessly. The Atchafalaya's light. Atchafalaya's light. What are you searching for tonight? Will you search forever? Atchafalaya light. Another day is gone. The rescuer's gone home. They say there is no bottom they can find. The Atchafalaya light goes on searching through the night for something that someday I hope it finds. Atchafalaya's light. Atchafalaya's light. What are you searching for tonight? Will you search forever? Atchafalaya light.
firelight. What are you searching for tonight? Will you search forever? Or will you rest tonight?
That's neat.
You like that? I thought you would like that.
Oh, yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, it's kind of, but I can't sing it because my voice is all right. I don't know why. I've just been drinking turpentine.
It's a lot harder to concentrate in this seat.
You know,
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. Do you know any Stevie Ray Vaughan? Today's his birthday.
Oh, man, that's good.
There we go. There we go.
My baby loving cause the sun to shine. Sweet little thing, yeah, my pride and joy. Pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. Said I love that woman like the finest wine. We'll sit with her till the end of time. She's my sweet little thing. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little boy. Said I love my baby with my heart and soul. Love like ours will never grow. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm her little. Let's go to see. What do you think?
This is how we do it on Grits and Gravy, baby.
Love my baby, she's the long and lean. Give me a seat. Get in the middle with you, your man. Get a mean, sweet little thing, yeah. Sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. Pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby, and I'm a little boy. Kidding on the keys.
That's how we do it.
Eat my dust, Rob.
Yours is bigger.
Love my baby like the finest wine. Gonna stick with her till the end of time. She's my sweet little thing. She's my sweet little thing. She's my pride and joy. She's my pride and joy. She's my sweet little baby. And I'm a little boy. What I say, she's my sweet little thing. I'm a little boy.
Oh, yeah, that's sweet. That's how we do it on Grits and Gravy, everybody.
That's a jam session there, man. Awesome. Isn't that awesome?
These kind of shows are why we're here, man.
Goosebumps all over the place.
Look at this
That
thing.
was incredible.
$75 on Craigslist.
I want you to switch back over here.
All right, we're switching back now.
All right, so we're moving to pianos again.
No, people.
Or people, yeah. Or piano, whatever we can do. We're just moving around. We just do what we do. Yeah, man, that's been some great stuff, man. This is... when we do the Grits and Gravy jam session, well, shoot. That'll be off the chain, son. We'll have listeners all over the world.
Comedy and do it with you.
Well, yeah, there we go. We'll try to sing with them with our mics off.
An event.
You know the thing I like natural musicians, and Rob is like a born natural musician. So we speak the same language, and he gets more keys because he actually uses them. That's why he gets more keys, though. I get 64.
What are these
I
tall
use
ones
it.
for, anyway?
Looking out at the morning rain. Woo! Make me used to feel so tired. Ooh, and if I had faced another day, oh, Lord, it made me feel so uninspired. You're the final reason I've been waiting for. 'Cause if I make you happy, I don't need to do more. 'Cause you make me feel, you make me feel, you make me feel like a natural woman. Oh, baby. You said that made me think of that song. We got any more requests yet?
What we got on the line?
80s funk. I don't know what that
80s
means.
funk.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you mean like...
Which goes back to George Clinton.
When I come home last night, you wouldn't talk to me. You said it's alright. You wouldn't even jump on me. Give it to me, baby. Give it to me, baby.
Horn line.
Give it to me. Give me that funk, that funk, that funk, that
funky stuff.
Give it to me.
Give me that stuff, that funk, that stuff, that funky stuff.
Give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. Best part. Give it to me. Whoa! Ho! Ow!
Then there's that's not funk. That's
He says George Clinton.
George Clinton. Yeah.
That's only because I said it. He didn't even know.
Yeah, I gotta go listen to some more George Clinton. He had a bunch of great stuff. I have probably several vinyl copies of George
Okay,
Clinton.
we're not doing Dave Matthews Band. Whoever
Wait a second. Who said Dave Matthews?
I don't know.
How about?
He
I got
looks
drunk.
up
Watch it.
in the morning, bite to he does his teeth and he's yawning. Never changes a thing. The weekends, the week begins. He says, we look at each other.
We don't even need AJ or Rick or any of them in here now. We got a whole band just with Bubba. Let's get him one of those little hooks to hang around with the harmonica in.
Take these chances. Place them in a box until they quiet to time. Lights down, you up and die. Lights down, you up and die.
Woo! That's the big one.
There
we go.
Hey, I found the drums.
Found the drums on that. I tell you, that's the best $75
Do you know? Do you know Anaconda?
I know Wipeout.
My
I
Anaconda.
got Elton John.
Be more specific.
I don't
Tiny
know.
Dancer.
Okay.
I can do it.
Let's name 3 or 4 of them.
Don't let your son go down on me.
Stop it. Stop it.
Stop it!
Don't stop it.
Oh, stop it! Stop it! No, don't stop.
You want to start? You want to do it? It's hard on the little keys, isn't it?
Blue jean baby, LA lady, sing just for the band. Pretty eyes, pirate smile, marry a music man. By the to Tony Danza. Count the headlights on the highway. Let me down to change the lane. You had a busy day today. Oh yeah.
Probably the number one request of all time.
It's called Tim McGraw covered it.
Good for him. Why didn't I do that?
Tim McGraw. He stole my Southern Girl song too, son of a bitch.
You said,
Yeah, we don't like Tim McGraw.
Yeah.
Well, seriously, folks. I can't lie. No more of the darkness. All my pictures seem to fade to black and white. I'm growing tired. Time stands still before me. Closing here on the ladder of my life. It's too late to save myself from I took a chance, seeing the way of mine, but you misread my meaning when I found you. Don't let the sun go down on me. Don't let the sun. Although I search myself, it's always someone else I see. Just allow me drag it up all night to wander free. But losing everything is like the sun going down on me.
That's how we do it.
Rob-vanivier.
There we go. That's how we do it, folks.
So you got a website or anything, Rob the Piano Guy?
No, I need to get one.
You got a Facebook page?
I got one.
Facebook page.
Rob
the Piano Guy?
No, I need to get one of those too. VANDIVIER. But I got a Gmail. Rob the Piano Guy at Gmail.
At Gmail.
Rob the Piano Guy.
Oh yeah, I do too. Pretty soon. Man.
Oh yeah.
All right.
That can.
I gotta. We're gonna have to close up the show.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about Ebola real quick, huh?
Ebola.
Let's
Dallas.
talk about Ebola.
Holy crap.
Lake Ebola. I think they're having a festival.
Lake Ebola.
Is that not the right thing?
Lake Ebola.
Okay, when you get on a plane from now on, hold your breath and don't touch anybody.
Right. And if
Especially the fat dude that sits in the middle seat beside you. Yeah, there we
They
go.
say you can't.
Cricket.
They say you can't get it on an airplane. Is that crazy?
Well, yeah, they say you can't get it unless you touch somebody, breathe somebody's air, have them cough on you, come near them, be in the same room with them. Other than that, you can't get it at all.
All I know is last week it wasn't in Dallas.
Yeah. and now
it is.
Now this guy's got it. The guy's house has been quarantined to make sure his family doesn't have it. because you can't touch it unless you share needles or something, they say.
You're sharing the same air with them.
That's what I'm saying. And then I just heard briefly, and I haven't seen any other news, there's been 2 cases of it diagnosed in Kentucky.
No way.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to wipe us out.
But I don't... well, that's how The Walking Dead started.
You know what? It's that genetically modified corn.
Yeah, we're going to be in zombies. we're going to eat each other. And not in a good way.
Monsanto. Who's
God
going to get you
bless.
first?
Can't you see it just kind of
They're all
like
out
a
to get us,
cancer
man.
just eat the whole country?
I'm going to the Keys. They can't cross water.
Can't. Is that right?
Well, unless it flies.
Causes cancer.
Causes cancer.
All right. We really need to work on this jam session for Grits and Gravy jam session.
Let's do it.
Maybe we can get it and do it live and do it at Booze.
That's a good idea.
What's Booze?
Let's talk. Let's Bubbaloo's.
Oh,
Bubbaloo's. We'll do a live jam session, live Grits and Gravy, and we'll do it on.
Why don't you take us out, Rob Vanivier?
Where are you going to be?
This weekend I'm nowhere. Next weekend I'm in Indiana and West Virginia.
This weekend I'm at in Tavares tonight at the Cajun Quarter, and they got a brand new oyster bar. Shucks Oyster Bar. Anyway, I'm going to be out there tonight at 7:30, and then tomorrow I'll be in Titusville at Cracker Jack's with my duo, me and Rick Bailey, playing all your favorites starting at 6:30. So it's early night, and it's not going to rain because the front's coming through.
Right. Pat O'Brien's for me.
Yeah, where you going to be at, Rob? Especially
today.
Rob.
Today, 5 o'clock till 8.
5 till
5 to 8 at Pat O'Brien's
Yeah,
at
I'm there
Universal
5
City
nights
Walk.
a week, 5 days a week.
5
but
days
they're
a
open every day of the year, so.
But we only want to
You'll
come to see
Bubba.
you.
No,
You're at
gotta come see
happy
Bubba,
hour
too.
a couple of days. Which
And
days are you happy hour?
Todd and all the good guys there. They're
Okay.
great people there. A lot of
Yeah.
people. Happy hour this Wednesday and Friday.
Wednesday and Friday, happy hour, and
yeah.
then the rest you're early?
Rest of them 8 o'clock.
8 o'clock?
Yeah. So, what do you want to hear? What's the last request?
Take us out. We got a
Do
couple
something rocking.
We got Motley Crue, Home Sweet Home. We got She's a Brick House. And,
She's a Brick House.
Oh, she's a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. Oh, she's a brick house. She's a what? Only one. Built like an Amazon. Oh, she's a brick house. Get it together, but I know this is how the story goes. She knows she's got everything that a woman needs to get a man. How can she lose that stuff she uses? 36, 24, 36, just went in hand. Oh, she's a brick house. She's mighty, just letting it all hang out. Oh, she's a brick house. Lady stack, that's a fact. Ain't holding nothing back. Shake it down, down. 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 Break it down. Hey, hey, hey. Fake bass solos.
House.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. That is awesome. That is great.
Thanks to everybody. Thanks, JB
Thanks,
Webb. Great job today. And Rob Vanivier, make sure
Especially
you
Rob.
look him up.
Thank you so much, Rob.
Thanks, Rob, for coming out, man.
Big Country's online. He's going to be out in Daytona, members only gig in Daytona. I don't know. Look that up. But thank you so
Go
much.
to Big Country website, Facebook.
Big Country, shout out to you. Thank you very much. And we'll see y'all next Friday. From all the guys, good to gravy. We're out.
Oh, yeah. I love my truck, man. Me driving down the road is a beautiful thing, y'all. 12 Dixie's fenders and titted wenders rammed up so bad. Screw and a crew cab running down the back. Clicky clack in my long, strong machine. Yeah, man, and it's truck, it's a beautiful thing. Well, step 'em up, sad board, big fat ass slamming door, heavy duty downtown. I'm I pull a house down, getting in some ass for the past. I'm a goner in my long, strong machine. Yeah, man, and Chuck, it's a beautiful thing. Well, I gotta get the front door, gotta let the pipes pour. Wanna get some my exhaust? Hey, where you at, hoss? Well, hit the wrong chord. Yeah, man, and Chuck, it's a beautiful thing. Well, how much the payments be? 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 Hell, I can afford that. Well, man, and it's Chuck, that's where it's at. Howdy he, howdy ho, howdy he, howdy who, howdy who, howdy who. Baby, it's just me and you. Yeah, all right. I can't fucking die. Yeah, man, and it's Chuck. Be all right. Well, dig my fenders and tinted windows, ramped up so bad. Sport in a crew cab, running there and back, clicky clack, in my long, strong machine. Yeah, man, and it's Chuck, it's a beautiful thing. I'll step 'em up a sideboard, big fat ass slamming door, heavy duty downtown. I pull a house down, son. I'm a man and a Chuck, it's a beautiful thing. I gotta let it get the front door, gotta get my pipes roar. Wanna eat some of my exhaust? Hey, where you at, hoes? Passing you here on the right. Hey, the man and a Chuck. Man and a Chuck. Man and a Chuck, it's a beautiful thing. Yeah. Well, I used to be alcoholic, drank beer and whiskey like a faucet.
That's the best.
Took pills and snorted stuff too. Whatever you took, I probably took too. Dirty Jim, my savior, didn't approve of my behavior. So now I'm sober, just like him. But every once in a while, I look back with a happy smile, and I want to feel that high once again. Well, here's what I'm doing about that, my friends. Give me a little bass stuff.
Okay.
I hop on the Sugarland Express. To hell with goddamn diabetes. When I feel like a good old Coke fix, I get out the mirror and snort a pixie stick. When I need to be awake, I lick the icing off the cake. When I need to have some fun, eat the bottom of a honey bun. When I feel no pain, a Milky Way in the candy cane. When I want to act all funny, I eat a chocolate Easter bunny. Dirty Jim will have to tell Russ to fire me again. When I hop on the Sugarland Express. I hop on the Sugarland Express. To hell with goddamn diabetes. When I feel like a good old Coke fix, I get out the mirror and snort a pixie stick. When I need to be awake, lick the icing off the cake. When I want to have some fun, eat the bottom of a honey bun. When I don't feel no pain, the Milky Way in the candy cane. When I want to act all funny, eat a chocolate Easter bunny. Dirty Jim will have to tell Russ to fire me again. When I hop on the Sugarland Express. Beer and
honey bun. You bet.
Well, she busted in the bar like a roller derby queen. You could hear the seams a creaking on her designer jeans. A beer gut, bubble butt, beehive hair. Might have had a little mustache, hell, I don't care. 86, 44, 86 and a half. That's over 50 pounds of bosoms when you do the math. Bellied up to the bar and sat down next to me, and I knew the good Lord was smiling down on me. She's fat. I'm drunk. It's on! Well, she sensuously leaned against the record box, but skip. Then all the lights blew up. The bartender said, "Get that cow outside." She stomped the mud puddle in his ass and walked it dry. I said, "Damn, look at there. Well, that's a woman for me." She said, "Your little skinny butt's coming home with me." I was too drunk to get my damn truck out of park, so she pushed me to her house in a shopping cart. She fat. I'm drunk. It's on. Damn. I said, "Hey there, Mama. Why don't you come on over a little closer?" She said, "You're drunk." I said, "Damn, you're fat. And in the morning, I'll be sober. You'll still be fat." I'm drunk, and it's on. Hey, baby, give me a little kissy. Hey, come on, give Bubba a little kissy there. Hey, you want to feel up my muscle? Nice, and I want it one time there. Nice, oh, don't hit me in the head. Well, she's sweet as a milk dud fart. And I'm as drunk as Napoleon Bonaparte. And when I get my butt unstuck from this shopping cart, it's on! Get off of me! Oh, damn.